Shalom, it's your brother Malcolm from GMS Chicago, and I'd like to give all thanks, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles of GMS, the true elders of all Israel on earth today. Whether you receive that or not, as a matter of fact, if you can't receive that, please unsubscribe to this channel. What's the point? And I would say salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, the confusion of face included, and the few Akwath out there that are watching and learning. To you, I say shalom. All right, it's just a quick lesson on how these wicked men that seek glory are gonna be brought down and destroyed. Okay, there's nothing new under the sun. I'm gonna read an account out of Ezra and Nehemiah, and how, you know, the same thing that was happening back then is happening now spiritually, because this is out of Ezra, the 4th chapter, when Israelites were trying to build up the walls. You had these heathens that were coming against them, and we got heathens coming against us, and we got our own coming against us just as well, man. You got you know, these agents and stuff, men that seek to destroy brothers. You know, not only trying to destroy, stopping, you know, what a brother's teaching, but they're trying to actually have brothers put to death, man, locked up, brought to financial ruin, where they can't support themselves or their families, man. And how's that defending the gospel, man? What kind of man are you to do such a thing? An agent, one who cares nothing about your people, man. Got their spirit of alchemists and Baccades on you, man. This is Ezra, the 4th chapter, and verse 1. It says, "Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard the children of captivity builded the temple unto Yahweh power of Israel, they came to Zerubbabel, the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your power as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our power." Personal pronoun, man. All right. "Which we ourselves together will build unto Yahweh power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, have commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even unto the reign of Darius, king of Persia, and in the reign of Ahasuerus. And the beginning of the reign he wrote unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem," and they're still doing it to this day, man, by way of video epistles. They're writing letters and accusation by way of video epistles, telling lies, saying things that are not true, accusing brothers of rape and murder, and affiliating with people, trying to affiliate us with people who've done such things, and it's all lies, man. All right, and you know, putting up brothers' personal information, their homes and their businesses. That is the most cowardice, weakest. That's an Edomite tactic, man. You know, anyone that that should be clear to you that person is joined under Esau, man. That's a very effeminate thing to do. That's like a scorned woman on World Star or something, man. Trying to put somebody on blast for child support, some worldly bullshit, man. All right, you know, when it took you 5 different DNA tests to figure out who the father is anyway, because you was a damn slut fucking everybody. Excuse my French. Okay, but let's look up that word accusation and frustrate. Okay, because you got men who Esau and our own brethren who are doing both things, man. So this is out of the Winston Simplified Dictionary, Encyclopedic Edition, 1933. Remember what I've said there, Akim and Akwaths. You know, if you want to get a hold of those old dictionaries, man. Anything prior to the 1970s is good. Even better when you can get something in the 1930s or older. Anything from the 1920s, the 1900s, early 1900s, or late 1800s is going to give you information that Esau clearly does not want you to know, man. That's why they have so many revised versions of books and dictionaries, because they were trying to hide information in the meaning of words, because that would it exposes them when you get the real meaning of words, man. And Esau does not like being exposed. All right, that's why they send agents against us. I'm going to read accusation and accusative. All right, accusation, a charge of wrongdoing, indictment. So you're being indicted wrongfully, which in a lot of cases when Jake is indicted, even by the court system, is wrongfully. Okay. It says the act of charging with wrongdoing or the state of being so charged. Accusative. In inflected languages designating or pertaining to the cause used to indict or direct object of the verb, and some prepositions in the verb, and some, and in Latin, certain other languages, the case of expressing the goal toward which the action and the verb is directed. So there you go. Us being, they're trying to make the verb that we're the noun, and they're using a verb to accuse us, man. Okay, so you're basically, it's like it read, you're wrongfully indicting someone. Okay. And then when you read verses 7 through 10, it talks about letters that were written by chancellors and counselors. That would be like lawyers today, or like I say, in the form of video epistles by these scoffer scorners, both the people of our nation and the people and the heathen, man. I'm going to pick up at verse 11. This is a copy of the letter they sent unto him, even unto Artaxerxes the king, thy servants of the men, this side of the river, and at such time, be it known unto the king that the Jews which came up from thee to us are come unto Jerusalem, build the rebellious and bad city they have set upon the walls thereof, and join the foundations. And that's how these Edomites look at us, man, coming together, because it scares them, because they know that when the prophecy of the tribes coming together means their downfall, man. All right. Be it known unto the king that if the city we build it, the walls set was set up again, then will they, Salakia, be it known now unto the king that if this city be builded and the wall set up again, they will not pay toll, tribute, and custom. So thou shalt and damage the revenue of the king. So they were clearly looking at us as a threat. All right. Jumping to verse 15. That a search may be made in the book of the records of the fathers, so thou shalt find in the book the records, and know that the city is a rebellious city, and hurtful unto the king's provinces, that they have moved sedition within the same of old time, for which cause of the city was the city destroyed. And the cities are going to be destroyed again because of this sedition among men. But then that's because of the oppression that's done upon them. All right. And here they are. That's an indictment and a lie and an accusation. What they're not talking about is how these people were being oppressed, man. And how can you oppress someone for so long and forever and expect them not to ever raise up and fight back at all? All right. So they were just trying to, I'm going to read verse 16. We certify the king that in the city, if the city be built again and the walls thereof be set up, by means thou shalt have no portion on this side of the river. So they were saying that they were going to cut off the revenue to the king and keep it unto themselves and have sedition and, all this other mess, man. And hey, it probably was true, but it still didn't make it not right. Okay. Just like some of the scriptures that you read don't sit well with you. It still don't make them not right, man. Okay. Like the 3 examples of rape in the Bible. Okay. And it wasn't like in the ancient world, the Israelite men were just going around raping women. But it's just like today, just in an ancient society, it happened, and they gave you laws on how to deal with it. It's as simple as that, man. Okay. And then you got these men who tell these lies to try to paint that picture on the men of GMS, when it's just all accusations and lies, man. Okay. Frustrating. Matter of fact, we didn't look up frustrate. Let's look that up. Forgot to look it up. That was a word that I wanted to look up. Frustrate, because that's what these men are doing. Both men of our own flesh, our own brethren, and they have joined themselves into the heathen, man. Okay. There we go. Getting there, Slovakia. Not too far. Well, it's got to be on this page. There it is. Frustrate. All right. Brought to naught, defeated. All right. To defeat or disappoint, thwart or oppose, bring to nothing, baffle, circumvent, thwart, and that's what they're looking to do. They're trying to bring to naught the truth, man, or even the lives of some of the brothers who do this work, man, in truth and sincerity, man. Teaching doctrines going after their own heart, just making up things that there's no precepts to back up, man. False doctrines. All right. Let's read Matthew 15 and 9. Matthew 15 and 9, which reads, "But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments of men." And so, we got Israelites and heathen that do it alike, man. Esau printed all these Bibles, changed the meaning of words, created newspeak, tried to universalize a Bible that was written only for and to the Israelites, New Testament included. All right. Changed the meaning, like hid the fact that there are two sets of Gentiles. All right. There's Gentiles that were the natural other nations, and then there was the Gentiles who were the Israelite foreigners that were scattered among those Gentiles and didn't make a separation between the two, man. And so people Gentile, and they automatically think everybody can be a part of this, and they can't, man. That's a lie, man. And the word world, all right, not breaking down the fact or making people to understand that all the 18 nations that were created in Genesis, the 10th chapter, each one of those nations is a world. And the world that the Lord came from was the world of Israel. The world that the Lord, that Yahushua was coming back to save, is the world of Israel. Okay? The world that's going to get the kingdom, that's going to rule in the kingdom of God, is the world of Israel. All right, but in their mindset, they've taught world means universal, man, and got all these Edomite students and Ammonite and students and Moabite students and all these heathens run around with their little Bibles every Sunday in and out of these colleges. I passed quite a few on the way to teach my class on Sundays, man, and they're all loading up on the bus going to their churches, man, and it's like it's all for naught, man. Okay, they have nothing to do with it, just like they told Sanballat, which I'm gonna read that account, man, in Nehemiah. I'm gonna go to Nehemiah, the 2nd chapter, verse 8, and it says, "And a letter unto Ashford, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make beams for gates in the palace, which appertain to the house, for the wall of the city, for the house that I shall enter unto, and the king granted me, according to the good hand of my power upon me." Jump into verse 18. "Then I told them of the hand of my power, which was good upon me, as I also in the king's words had spoken unto me. And they said, Let us rise up to build. So they strengthened their hands for this good work. But Sanballat and the Horonite and Tobiah, the servant, the Ammonite, and Geshem, the Arabian, heard it, and they laughed us to scorn and despised us, and said, What is this thing that ye do? Will ye rebel against the king? Then answered I them and said unto them, The power of heaven, he will prosper us. Therefore we his servants, personal pronouns, will arise to build, but ye have no portion, nor right, nor memorial in Jerusalem, man. So you heathens have nothing to do with Jerusalem, man. That's why you Israelis, you Edomites who make boast in that boastful flagrant lie, all right, that you're the people of the Lord, man. No, you're Ishis, you're converts. Okay, you're like these people that I read in Ezra that said that they worshiped our God. They were converts, man, but they had nothing to do with it. Israel is not being an Israelite is not open to you just because you want to be. Well, you know, the most you could be is a servant, man. That's it. You got servitude coming to you, and that's it, man. All right. Now let me go to Zephaniah. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the book of Zephaniah, because you got these guys who are trying to thwart the work of the Lord back then, and you got them doing it today, man. But this is the book of Zephaniah, because you know these guys are seeking fame, man. These guys who had that spirit of Alchemius and Maccabees, man. What you can read about that account in the Maccabees, first Maccabees, the 9th chapter, where you had these Israelites who were fighting for and with Edomites, man, fighting for those Greeks and Romans, man, who were Edomites, okay? And this is Zephaniah 3:18. And I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. We are burden here. We're reproach, man, with nigger spicks and skins and all other kind of bywords, man. And you got our brothers who curse with the confusion of face, man. We got brothers who look like Edomites, you know, who are out there doing the work of the Lord, man. That's a curse unto them, man, to have to look like their enemy, man. And you can only imagine the hell that they're catching from the people from the Edomite sides of their families, man. All right? And from people that look like them, because they all kind of confused. All right? But that is a part of the Bible. That was one of the mysteries, man. Okay? Verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right? And that's going to be the men that do the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity, man. Not changing the doctrine. Adding things that can't be proven, man. For filthy lucre's sake, or looking for, or looking for fame, man. Teaching the doctrines of men. You men are going to be brought to naught and destroyed, man. So with that, I'm going to say all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Salutations. Double honors unto the apostles, elders of GMS, all right? And salutations to the Akim that are doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Salutations to the confusion of face brethren that are out there, and the Akwaf that are watching and learning. Shalom.